Alright, BB40 back with another video here, and this is probably the most important video I've done for anybody who wants to learn how to live in this game. This is it. I'm going to go over the basic, most important things that you can learn in this game to stay alive in the game and enjoy it and have fun. And those two things are speed and distance. So you want to learn to keep your distance from the zombies. But first of all, let's talk about the speed. Now there's two perks, two ways of boosting your speed in this game. Number one is when you get to tier 3, if you happen to make it to tier 3, the perk in tier 3, it's all the way to the far right, it's called the Doomslayer perk. And a Doomslayer gives you a boost of 10% to your running speed. So it's a 10% boost in speed. Now the next thing you want to do is when you get in the game, as soon as you get 2,000 points, those are the yellow points in the top right, as soon as you get 2,000 points, you want to buy the blue movement speed cola. And that gives you an additional 10% boost in your speed. Now the thing about it though is the speed will only work if you turn and run from the zombies. The one thing you got to learn not to do in this game is to backpedal. So I'm kind of backpedaling here a little bit, but the zombies are far enough away to where I'm safe. But you see, every time the zombies get close, I turn away and run away from them. That's what you need to do. That's what's really important. You got to learn to turn and run from the zombies and not just keep backpedaling. Because if you keep backpedaling, you'll be dead. The zombies will be on you and they will kill you. I've seen it so many times, over and over and over. I think 95% of the time that players die in this game, they die from backpedaling, trying to back away from the zombies. When the zombies are right on them, they try backing away and shooting the zombie at the same time. And most of the time, like I say, about 95% of the time, they can't kill the zombies quick enough before they kill them and they drop in the game. So this is what's most important. Getting your speed, having all that additional speed, is a big advantage. Being able to outrun the zombies. But also, you have to, in order to use that speed, you got to turn away from the zombies. You got to turn and run in the opposite direction. Don't try backpedaling, because backpedaling, you don't move as fast as you do when you're going forward, when you're running forward. And you see, all I'm doing here is running forward around the zombies. I'm just running loops around them, setting them up for a kill. I'm rounding them up into a big zombie pile and then blasted them. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough ammo in this gun. I really didn't have enough ammo in any of my guns in this particular round, because this is apocalypse mode. I came into apocalypse mode, and this is now round 35 in apocalypse mode. And the zombies are like just about indestructible. I mean, I completely unloaded my minigun, my secondary gun, and I had an AX-50. I think it's the AX-50, a really powerful rifle I had as a gun I pulled out of the mystery box. And I emptied all 3 guns. I even threw all my grenades at them. I threw everything I had at them, even this cannon, this PAW 30, or PAW 20, I'm sorry. This is my equivalent of the an RPG that you get in lower rounds. This is a tier 9 RPG type cannon. I even loaded everything in this thing, and the best I could do after unloading all my guns was to get only half the zombies killed. I was down, I still had 300 zombies left to kill after I emptied all my ammo. So this was tough. This was the zombies in apocalypse mode. The only thing difference between normal and hard mode and apocalypse is the strength of the zombies. Each mode, as you go up you go from normal to hard, I think they're about double the strength of the zombies. But I think in here in apocalypse, I think they quadruple the strength or more, because they are just like, I got an insta kill now, so I'm able to take them down really quick with an insta kill. But without insta kill, without the silver bullet, they're taking like 100 rounds from my minigun to drop. It's very difficult to kill these zombies. So I think now at this point I'm alone in the game. I think the other guy left. I think he came to realize that, hey, we're just not going to kill these zombies. There's too many of them, it's going to take too long. Well, he's still there, and right, he was right. I mean, this is just... I went like another 30 minutes. I emptied all my guns, emptied all the ammo. I went to the mystery box like 8 times. Kept pulling guns out of the mystery box in order to... And I still had about 250 zombies left to kill after all that. The only reason we were able to end the game is because some other players came in. The guy that was with me earlier here, he left. So you see I got myself a nice little pile of zombies. And I got it just by simply running around. Staying out of their reach. Running them around in a circle. You see how much faster I am than them now. Just because of the speed perks. The speed perks really helped out. And I'm not backpedaling. Not unless I'm a good distance away. So I'm a good distance away. If you try this, if you try backpedaling with the zombies and they're right on you, if the zombies are on you, like hitting you, already draining your health, you gotta just turn and run. Do not keep backpedaling. If you keep backpedaling, you'll be dead. Because they will just keep hitting you and you will not be able to outrun them. So you get much more speed. You end up moving a lot faster if you turn and run. Maybe not a lot faster, but you do run faster. It works so much better if you just turn and run away from them like this. And look how far away I get. And watch. I can run all the way across here and turn back. You see how much distance I gain just from that little bit of running. Run all the way up the end up here. And I have no problem whatsoever keeping my distance from the zombies. As long as I turn away and run away from them. But like I say, I see this 95% of the time I see players go down in the game. It's because of backpedaling. They get zombies on them and they start backing away from the zombies, trying to shoot the zombies, and it doesn't work. It very rarely works. The only time it'll work is in really low rounds in normal mode. You can get away with shooting zombies pedaling backwards. But even in normal mode, once you get past about round 20, you'll be in trouble because the zombies, they gain strength every round. They get a little bit stronger every round. A little bit harder to kill. And this is my mystery box gun, the AS-50, I'm sorry. And it's a powerful gun. I've used it in other maps before, and other games before. It's a very, very strong gun. And still, it's like, it's still taking 20, 30 rounds to kill a regular, one of the weaker zombies. It's just, I'm just not doing any damage whatsoever. With these guns, they're just not doing any damage. So, my recommendation, like I've been talking about, if you want to live in this game, well, my recommendation is really don't play Apocalypse. Because you play Apocalypse mode, you take forever to kill the zombies. I mean, you do get a lot of bonus points and bonus dollars. As you can see, I've already racked up in this one game. I racked up 178,000 game dollars. So that helped me to, I went and bought the blue double-bladed lightsaber. So I got that as my melee weapon now. That was $75,000 game dollars. And I got a couple more guns out of the tier 9 that I'm in now. I'm in tier 9. So I was able to buy a couple more guns in that tier. So, but just to recap, in case you're confused at all, the two really big things that I recommend to survive in this game is very simple. Number one is get the speed perks. Get the Doomslayer, tier 3 Doomslayer. Activate that. You just click on it and you'll see a red border around it and you know it's activated. And get the blue speed cola, the movement cola, as soon as you come in. Each of those perks give you a 10% boost in speed. You still don't far away from these zombies. These zombies were right on me before. It doesn't take long at all to just turn and run and get away from them. And I also like using obstacles, like I'm using the buildings here. That just making that turn around the building slows them down a little bit. And the fact that they're all kind of bunched up on top of each other, getting in each other's way, doesn't help either. At least doesn't help them to get to me. You see how close they were just then? He's still kind of on me because I was going backwards, but I'm going to just run across. And watch how far away they are when they turn around. See how much distance I gained on them? This is how you get away from the zombies, how you get distance from the zombies. You just got to turn and run. Turn away from them and run away from them. Don't backpedal. If they're right on you and you start backpedaling, you'll be going down very soon. So those are the big points that, I mean, I feel confident enough now I could play this game all day long if I want to. Just because of these two things that I do. I get the speed perks, the movement, and I keep my distance from the zombies, and I don't backpedal. Not when they're close to me. If they get close to me, I just turn and run. That's all you gotta do. Very simple. And there's a lot of players out there, an awful lot of them. I see them every time I go in. I see players that just backpedal, just try to back away from the zombies, and they end up dying all the time. So I'm hoping this gets out, and this video gets out, and it shows a lot of these other players, you know, new players, beginning players, players who haven't been in the game very long and haven't figured out why they keep dying, don't know how to live in this game. This is how you do it. You just turn and run. Get yourself some distance and then turn back and shoot them. Very simple strategy, but it'll keep you alive in the game. And you can find, you know, every map, there'll always be a place where you can turn and run. And that's the other danger of backpedaling. Because when you backpedal, you could back into something and get yourself trapped. I've seen that happen a lot too with other players. You end up backing into a box or a wall or a house or a tree or anything. You can't see where you're going backwards. So you gotta turn around and look where you're running. And that way you can you can find a path to escape zombies and get away from them. And you get that extra speed boost when you actually turn and run the other way, when there's nothing in front of you, nothing basically holding on to you. I think that's what really happens when the zombies get really close to you and they're hitting you. I think they kind of latch on and it slows you down. It slows down your speed a little bit. Because I don't think they're just hitting you. I think they're grabbing you. I really do. Because it's weird. It doesn't make sense really that you can't go as fast backwards as you can forwards. But you really can't once the zombies are on you. Once they're on you, you just can't. You can't get away going backwards. But if you do find yourself struggling to get away, even when you're running forward, start jumping. Because jumping will break their grip on you. You'll get them to let go and break you free and get out of there. Every time I revive someone now, if there's zombies, on me while I'm reviving somebody, I just jump. Even if you're jumping while you're reviving someone, you still end up reviving them. It doesn't stop the process. And the jumping will reduce the amount of hits that you take. So this too, let me talk about the strategy here in this Mountain Fortress map. If you're in with a group of people, the smart thing to do is let one person come up here like I am. Just let one player who's experienced enough to run the zombies around and gather them in a bunch. Let that player just play up here and have that responsibility. And everybody else needs to stay back. I mean, stay inside the building. The fortress. Just stay all the way up at the end so you don't attract any zombies to you. So the thing about zombies, and this is true in every zombie game, the zombies go for the player closest to them. So if I was here with a group of people and I was doing this strategy, I would be the magnet. I'd be the one who'd be attracting all the zombies. As long as everybody else stays back far enough, the zombies will not be attracted to anybody else. They'll keep coming for me. And this is how everybody else can stay safe in this map. You just let one person be the magnet and attract all the zombies, and everybody else just hangs back. I mean, you can even stay up in the upper level and just shoot the zombies from up above. You'll be perfectly safe. There's no spawns up there. The only spawns are down here. The spawns, most of the zombies come out of the tunnel, or they spawn right behind these buildings, up against that back wall there, on the sides of the tunnel. That's where the old spawns are. So there's no other spawns up around the fortress anywhere, or anywhere else down here. They're right up here at the end, this end of the building, and in the tunnel. That's where all the zombies come from. So the safe thing for everybody else, to run the strategy in this game, like I say, just let one person up here, keep the zombies pinned up in this area, or get them to stay up in this area, and everybody else just hang back and shoot them. Very simple. Very easy, simple strategy for this game, or this particular map. And this is the Mountain Fortress. So yeah, I ended up, this took me a good 45 minutes to get through this round. And the reason I was able to get out of this was because some other players came in finally. After about 40 minutes, some other players came in. And they came in fresh with their RPGs. So I just ran out completely out of all my ammo. My minigun was empty. My secondary gun was empty. My AS-50 was empty. I threw all my hand grenades. I even emptied my cannon, my RPG gun. Everything was empty, so I had to run up here to the mystery box and get me another gun so I can keep fighting. Now, interesting enough, usually you get your gun out of the mystery box, you go and pap it up, make sure it's got all the strength that you can get out of it. But what I noticed, and it kept telling me, if you saw it right there, you can rewind it or just go ahead to the next gun. But what it's saying is that the gun's already papped. It's already at maximized right out of the mystery box. And I think that's because I already got one gun out of the box, and I pack-a-punched it already. I already papped it up. And I think that, I don't know why, but it just the game, the way the game is set up, I think they make it so that every time you pull another gun out of the mystery box, once you get one papped, every other gun that comes out of that box is going to be automatically be pack-a-punched. It's going to already have the extra strength. So this little gun here, it's a G3, was, I think it's a lower tier gun. It wasn't very strong. I didn't really see it doing any damage, even though it's a machine gun. It just wasn't doing any damage to the zombies. So I came back up here to try to find something better. And this little guy here is a little bit better. This is the FNC. I don't know what tier level gun it is, but it's a better gun. And I was actually able to kill a couple more zombies. So I'm at like, where am I? Trying to read that. I got, it says I got 296 zombies left, I believe. So I still got a long way to go. I killed 295. Well, I got 295 left. Yeah, that's what it is. The same thing. I just killed one. This FNC killed one zombie so far. The other thing I noticed is only, as you can tell, there's no more zombies spawning. No more zombies are coming out anywhere. All the zombies that are going to spawn are in that bunch right now. And you won't get another zombie spawning until you kill one. As soon as I kill the zombie, another one will spawn. So it's just a limited number of zombies you have out in the game at one time, at any one time. And I noticed this with a lot of games. The only zombie game that doesn't do this is Those Who Remain. Those Who Remain, they just keep spawning zombies over and over and over, and you can end up with a couple hundred zombies out there at a time, even more. But recoil zombies is 24 is the max. You only get 24 zombies out at a time. I think it's the same with Zombie Rush. And also with Project Lazarus, I think it's the same thing. I think you only get 24 zombies out at a time. This one here looks like more than 24. I'm going to have to count it. And I'll count it and I'll put it in the notes on my description below. When I figure out how many zombies are approximately. I don't know if I'll be able to. So I get a long stream of them right here. I run past, I can see them all in a row. I got a couple of good views of that in this video, so I'll try to go back and count how many zombies are in the are out in the game at any one time. What's the maximum number of zombies you'll see? I still didn't realize, every time I did this, you see it says already upgraded? And I didn't realize, like I was saying, I think once you upgrade or pack-a-punch any one gun, then all the others you pull out of the box, if you keep going to the box, they'll all be pack-a-punched. They'll all be upgraded. Now this guy here, even though he might be a strong rifle, I don't know, but it's so slow to operate. This bolt action, constantly cocking every single round. I just can't stand guns like that. I just can't handle those guns. I don't like them. Doesn't matter how strong they are, they're just so slow. So now I got myself a decent RKP, decent machine gun. I'm gonna go back and run some more loops with this gun and see if I can kill some more zombies with it. But unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be all that strong either. So I think this is really a pretty low tier gun. There's a couple of these type of, you know, large machine guns that are available in low tiers, like tier 2, tier 3. I think this is one of them, KP. So you can see I'm just not really impressed with how much I'm shooting or how much I'm getting out of them. So I was thinking about Pack-a-Punch and I thought, well, actually it's already papped, so it's not going to do me any good. It would have been nice if they didn't, in a way, if they didn't Pack-a-Punch the guns right out of the box, because I needed all the ammo I could get. And I was hoping that I could use up all the ammo before I papped it, and then get all the additional ammo after I papped the gun. Because the Pack-a-Punch does that. It's like getting an ammo box. When you Pack-a-Punch a gun, it just completely reloads all your ammo, as well as gives you more ammo. It'll boost your capacity in a lot of guns. Not all of them, but in a lot of guns it'll boost the capacity. In a lot of guns it also increase the amount of ammo, sometimes even double the amount of ammo that you have in your clip that you're shooting. But the one thing it really does is, and if you read it when you go up to the Pack-a-Punch machine, you'll see that it says it gives you a 50% strength increase. So it boosts the strength of your rounds by 50%. But still, even that, I mean, here in Apocalypse mode, the zombies are so strong. And up here in round 35, more than half of them are all armor-plated zombies now. They all got the armor plating on them. And these guns out of the box, you're not going to have the armor-piercing bullets. So you're not going to get a whole lot of help out of that either. But you can see this is the strategy for this fortress map. Mountain Fortress. Just if you work with a team of players, or if you see one player get up here and he's able to hoard the zombies like this, able to keep them rounded up, just let him stay up there and do that. Just hang back. Everybody else just needs to hang back and just shoot the zombies from a distance. Just support them. Just, you know, everybody can just line up back here behind this wall. I recommend not going any further than that wall right there. But it's even better to stay in that doorway. Just keep your distance. And let that, whatever player is running the zombies up there, just let him run the zombies up there and just stay out of his way. Because the zombies go for the person that's closest to him. Whoever's closest to, it's like the magnet strategy that we used to run in Zombie Rush. Whatever person's closest to the zombie will attract the zombies to them. So we used to pin zombies behind walls and stuff in different places, with one player being a magnet. And it's a very simple strategy. If you can find a place where you can get all the zombies trapped somewhere. But most zombie games like this one here, the zombies go around walls. They go up and down stairs, they go around walls. They don't care about obstacles. They find their way around obstacles. Most of the zombie games, zombies are a lot smarter than they are in Zombie Rush. You see, I can't trap these guys anywhere. I can't pin them anywhere. That's just not going to happen. They'll find their way around to get to me. But they will come to me. I'm the only one in here, so they keep coming after me. And if anybody else is in this game, I don't know if you want to scroll back to the beginning more of this particular video, you see the other player kept coming in, and I mentioned this, the other player kept coming in too close. And he ended up getting all the zombies attacking him. And he would have been perfectly safe if he stayed back out of the way and just, you know, shot the zombies from a distance. But he came up too close and he took a lot of the zombies after him, away from me. So that's another part of this strategy. For everybody else to stay safe, just stay out of the way. Don't get too close. Don't get closer than the guy who's hoarding the zombies. If you get closer, then you'll become the magnet, and the zombies will go for you. Yes, this was crazy. I'm down to what, 270. I think out of the last 3 or 4 guns, I've only killed, what, 25 zombies? This gun here is another good, or halfway decent machine gun, the AK-200. I'm going to get to kill a couple more zombies with this one. Each time I grab this gun, I run it till I run out of ammo. And you notice though I end up skipping about 5 or 10 minutes on each gun to save time in the video. I end up jumping ahead All I'm doing is just showing each gun how it works, what kind of damage it does, and before I go grab another one. So anyway, if you're having trouble staying alive in this game, if you know anybody else who's having trouble, just have them watch this video and follow these tips. Very simple tips. Get yourself the speed cola perks, the Doomslayer perk and the blue cola. Get those before you, or get the Doomsday before you even go in the game. Doomslayer. There's a tier 3 Doomslayer perk. Get that before you even go in the game. Just click on it so you see the red highlights around the outer edge of the box. It'll highlight in red so you know it's active. And then once you get in the game, as soon as you get 2,000 points, grab that blue cola. It's the blue movement speed cola. Altogether it gives you like a 20% boost in speed. And then learn to just break yourself of the habit of backpedaling. If you're in the habit of backing up when the zombies are on you, you got to break that habit. You got to stop doing that, because it just gets you killed. You got to learn to just turn around, put the zombies behind you. Just run away and get the zombies behind you. Get yourself some distance, and after you get some distance, then you can turn and shoot them. See here, they're right on top of me, and all I have to do is run. You see, I just run away, and you watch how far away they are. Look, I left them all in the dust because I just turned away from them and ran away. I didn't backpedal out of there. So I'm just going to blast them a little bit with this Magnum, but it's just not enough to really do a lot of damage. It's not a machine gun. I have to tap my mouse button every time to fire. So I'm sure on a normal day in a normal mode it's a pretty powerful little handgun, but in here it's just not doing a whole lot. None of the guns. I don't think there's a gun they make that does a whole lot except for that cannon. That Por 20 was the only thing that was doing any damage. And unfortunately I can't get any ammo. I can't get an ammo drop. I need an ammo drop so I can get an ammo box and reload my ammo. Otherwise it's just go on all day. I won't be able to kill everything. I do end up here shortly. I think about another couple of minutes. If that, some other players come in. I finally get some support and some relief. End up with some other players. And this stupid little thing, the Car 98K, oh my god, this is a terrible gun. It's one of the worst guns you get in recoil zombies, and I think it's obviously one of the worst guns you get in this game too. It's got to be like a tier 1 gun. It's really bad. It's just all this cocking motion. It slows it down so much, and I think it's only shooting like pellets. It would take me like 24 hours to kill those zombies with that gun. Now this guy here was pretty strong. I actually started killing zombies with this thing. MDRX, that's a pretty good gun. It must be a higher tier gun. You see, here's a couple of zombies. 3 zombies spawned. That means I killed 3 zombies. Yay. What's the say I'm down to now? 250. Oh, 249. Just killed another one. Even after all this time running this round and round, shooting all these, emptying all my ammo and all my guns, I still have to kill 250 zombies to end this game, or end this round. The zombies are just so overpowered, just so incredibly strong in the apocalypse mode. So my help's about to arrive here in a couple minutes. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Give a thumbs up if you do. Share it with friends. Here's my backup, my reinforcements. They finally showed up. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel already. And be sure to share this with any players, any new players coming into the game, or players who just haven't figured out how to survive yet. This is really the key. You gotta have the extra speed. Really helps a lot. At least get one of the perks. Either turn on the Doomslayer or get that blue cola as quick as you can, because that extra speed really makes a difference. And the other thing you really got to learn to do is just don't backpedal. Keep your distance from the zombies and learn to turn and run. You gotta learn to turn and run away from the zombies. And you can do this all day long. So when I'm playing on a PC, I use my left hand for my controls for movement, you know, ASWD. Also my left thumb controls the jump and hitting the space bar. And my pinky on the shift key if I want to go to shift lock. What shift lock does, I didn't show it here, but you see my little cursors, and I talk about this in other videos. The key to actually killing the zombies is you got to get your crosshairs on the zombie, not the tip of your barrel. You see that little crosshair? It's just a little bit up to the left of the barrel of my gun. You got to put that on the zombie to shoot him. If you try to shoot it with the tip of the barrel, you miss them. It'll go over their shoulder. So, and I'm out of ammo. I can't shoot anything right now because I'm out of ammo. I ran out of ammo again. So, and the way I get ammo, the other guy's here. There's one up above. He's up in the upper level there. And I think he's shooting from up there. But the other guy there, I think I don't know if he went down or not. He's doing okay. It looks like he's staying alive. He's doing a lot of jumping, which helps. But he must be also turning away every now and then. Because most of the time it looks like he's backpedaling, but he must be turning every now and then to get away. And finally, nope, see, he died. He was backpedaling too much. Finally got an ammo box. Hey. So now I can reload my minigun, start killing some zombies, and pull out my cannon, my POR 20, and start killing some more zombies. I think the other guys ran out of their guns, their cannon too, because now I see explosions going off all over the place. Everybody's got their RPGs working again with that ammo box. And we're really cutting down the numbers now. Down to 41 zombies. So that's it. Those are the two most important things that will keep you alive in this game for as long as you want. Get yourself some extra speed and learn how to avoid the zombies. Keep your distance, and if they get close to you, if they get on you, just turn around and run the other way. You just got to turn around. You can't backpedal. Backpedaling will get you killed 95% of the time. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate everybody watching my videos, and I really love have everybody subscribe. I wish everybody subscribed that watched my videos. I'd be all set. It'd be a really huge help. And subscriptions are free. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to somebody. And I do that all the time. Anytime I go watch somebody's video, if I haven't subscribed to them already, I subscribe. Because it just helps them out and it doesn't hurt me at all. So anyway, thanks for watching again. And share it with players who you think could use the help. And anybody who's curious about the mountain fortress strategy, you can show them this video too. So I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.